For many years, Guayaquil, Ecuador's largest city and economic powerhouse, was known for its bustling waterfront, vibrant seafood markets, and role as the country's busiest port. Tourists often stopped here before heading to the Galápagos Islands. Today, however, Guayaquil has gained international attention for a far more troubling reason: its dramatic rise in crime and violence. So the question is, how did one of South America's most important commercial hubs become one of its most dangerous cities? Guayaquil's location has made it a focal point for organized crime, sitting on Ecuador's Pacific coast. The city is home to one of the country's largest ports. As a result of this, criminal organizations have used shipping containers using the port to smuggle cocaine produced in neighboring Colombia and Peru into markets in Europe, North America, and Africa. As Ecuador became a key transit route for international drug trafficking, powerful criminal groups began fighting for control over these lucrative smuggling corridors. Over the past decade, local gangs have evolved into sophisticated criminal organizations with links to powerful international cartels. Groups compete fiercely for control of neighborhoods, prisons, and transportation routes. As a result of these rivalries have fueled an increase in kidnappings, extortions, and targeted assassinations. Entire communities have found themselves caught between competing criminal factions, and sometimes violence erupting in broad daylight. Much of the violence has spilled onto Guayaquil streets and has roots inside Ecuador's prison system. The country's prisons became overcrowded and increasingly controlled by criminal gangs. Rather than weakening these organizations, incarceration often strengthened them, allowing gang leaders to coordinate operations from behind bars. Violent prison riots over recent years have resulted in hundreds of deaths and highlighted the growing influence of organized crime within this country. Like many cities facing rising crime, Guayaquil has also experienced economic pressures. The COVID-19 pandemic hit Ecuador particularly hard, affecting employment and increasing financial hardship for many families. While poverty alone does not cause crime, economic instability can make criminal organizations more attractive to vulnerable individuals seeking income or protection. The city's homicide rate, as a result of this, has risen dramatically in the recent years, placing Guayaquil among the cities with the highest murder rates in all of Latin America. Authorities have also reported increases in extortion targeting businesses, carjackings, kidnappings, and explosive attacks linked to gang intimidation. Many incidents are connected to disputes between criminal organizations rather than just random acts of violence, though residents are often affected by the broader insecurity. The Ecuadorian government, in response to this, has declared a state of emergency, deploying military forces to support police operations, increasing security around key infrastructure, and the targeting of criminal networks. Officials have also introduced prison reforms and strengthened international cooperation to combat drug trafficking. While these efforts have led to arrests and seizures of products, reducing organized crime remains a long-term challenge. Despite its reputation, though, millions of people continue to travel through Ecuador each year. Visitors who choose to visit Guayaquil are generally advised to remain in well-known tourist areas and avoid displaying valuables, in addition to using trusted transportation and staying informed about local security guidance. Popular attractions such as the Malecón, the historic district, and Santa Ana Hill continue to receive visitors, particularly during daylight hours. As with many large cities experiencing security challenges, awareness and caution are essential. Guayaquil's story, though, reflects broader trends affecting not only parts of Latin America but the region as a whole, where international drug trafficking, organized crime, and economic pressures, in addition to institutional challenges, have combined to create complex security problems this nation continues to push through. The city, though, remains an important cultural and economic center, not just for Ecuador, but for the entire community of the Andes. Historic neighborhoods and rich coastal heritage reside here. Whether Guayaquil can reverse its recent surge in violence will depend on sustained efforts to improve security, strengthen institutions, and expand economic opportunities. However, for now, Guayaquil stands as a reminder of how quickly a city's fortune can change and how geography, global drug markets, and local challenges can reshape one of South America's most important ports. As always, thanks again for listening, and please, wonder always, but please, wonder safely. Do not forget to like and subscribe.